MotorWeek is made possible by Auto Value and Bumper to Bumper and TireRack.com.
General Motors may have slowed their EV plans a bit, but they're still committed to an all-electric future and have many full battery-powered options to choose from across multiple brands. The latest of which is this Chevrolet Equinox EV. Now, it's nothing at all like the gas-fueled Equinox we're all familiar with. So let's find out if batteries are better. General Motors has made the biggest EV push out of all the big three American car makers, coming up with the dedicated Ultium platform that now underpins a host of trucks and SUVs throughout their brands, and even Honda has made use of it. GM's latest Ultium-based EV uses a familiar name, the Chevrolet Equinox EV. And not to worry, this is not a replacement for the gas-powered Equinox, just a parallel path for those more comfortable joining the EV world with a familiar name. And like its counterpart, the Equinox EV comes standard with front-wheel drive, rated for as many as 319 miles from its 213 horsepower motor and 85 kilowatt-hour battery pack. Adding a rear motor for all-wheel drive boosts output to 288 horsepower and 333 pound-feet of torque, but drops range to 285 miles for our 24 test vehicle, though 25s get a bump up to 307 miles. Though even our 24 AWD appears capable of well over 300 miles, as we were on pace for 329 miles in our driving loop. 150 kilowatt max charging speed delivers some 77 miles for every 10 minutes on charge. And using 35 kilowatt hour of electricity per 100 miles earns the Equinox EV a good efficiency rating. Much like every other Ultium-based vehicle we've been in, Equinox EV's ride quality is quite pleasant. But where it really stands out is in exterior design. Available in both LT and RS families, the Equinox EV is easily the sportiest looking Ultium vehicle we've seen yet. Its long 116.3-inch wheelbase is 8.8 inches longer than the ICE Equinox. As with many EVs, there's lots of active LED lighting elements, plus flush door handles and smooth body panels to help aero efficiency. Of course, the dedicated EV platform allows for a very spacious feel inside, with plenty of room for 5 adults and 26.4 cubic feet of cargo space in back. Folding rear seat backs leads to max of 57.2 cubic feet. An AutoSense liftgate is available for hands-free operation. 2RS comes with some very nice cloth-heated seats that Chevy calls Evotex, but more impressive is the 17.7-inch widescreen infotainment setup. In addition to looking great, it responds quickly to inputs, is Google-based, and features EV-specific route planning through the My Chevrolet app. There are multiple settings for regen braking, including 2 for one-pedal driving, plus there's a regen on-demand paddle behind the steering wheel that works like a handbrake. There was enough torque here in our all-wheel drive tester to spin up the tires a bit at launch, and when it did hook up, it left the line with a decent amount of thrust. Enough to get to 60 in 6.1 seconds, almost 3 seconds quicker than we got in the ICE Equinox just a few months ago. The power flow stayed consistent the whole way down the track, with no major upticks or drop-offs throughout the 14.9-second quarter mile, finished at 91 miles per hour. It felt equally smooth and steady through our handling course. Very little body roll and quick steering added a playfulness to the process that made the Equinox feel smaller than it is. Results were very consistent in our 60-0 panic braking test. A short 116-foot average, stops were smooth and straight. 24s are still available, with prices starting at $43,295 for a 2LT. But a base 1LT that goes for just $34,995 arrives for $25,000. Adding all-wheel drive is a pretty steep $3,300 increase. The Chevrolet Equinox EV is an incredibly nice SUV regardless of what's under the hood. GM has certainly built some impressive EVs recently, but delivering a family-friendly EV with this much range for this low of a price is probably their most impressive feat yet. That's why it earned our recent MotorWeek Driver's Choice Award for Best of the Year, and why you should have it on your list if a sensible EV purchase is in your future.
The MotorWeek app, which includes our latest reviews and feature stories, is now available for mobile devices.